What's up, gamers? We're back with Peglin, with the OG Peglin character on Cruciball 7, where post-battle healing has been reduced to 15%. Alright, Round Guard. I like Round Guard. Let's just check our other options. Enemy hit you with an attack by blind 15. I think they changed the wording on this recently from melee attack to just attack. I think something along the lines of that, because I think it always confused me, because you do have your enemies that will ping you from afar. I do like Round Guard, but now that I know that this just applies to any enemy attack, like any little pea shooter or any spider, let's take that. Sometimes those enemies just get really annoying, and if they can start missing me, that would be fantastic. I wasn't paying attention to who our boss was here. We'll have to check that after this fight. So we're priming a lot of the bombs. We're just not lighting any of them off yet. All right, let's start with hitting at least one of them. Never mind, let's hit two of them. Let's see, collateral damage. Red bombs scare me. I don't remember if we're at the point where... Okay, these still do 3 self-damage. They haven't increased up to 5 self-damage yet. But we do have less healing, so we have to keep that in mind. What's our early game look like here? There is a very early shop. Let's maybe save our money for that. We didn't do a great job. There's a lot of leftover gold on the board. All right, let's start digging out at least one of these bombs. Whoops. Keep hitting it one too many times. Alright, let's shoot this slime that's right in our face. We killed too fast there. Matryoshka. It's one I don't use very often, but I want to try to get some more use with it, so we will take it, but we'll try to save some money since we said we were going towards a shop. I'm gonna try to get into this little pocket of a bomb pocket. Okay, and I do see the blind here, so happy about that. We're gonna try to get lucky with bombs again. Alright, a little bit lucky. Let's take the little slide, collect the gold. What are some of these? Are these spiders like sliming a few of these? Like can't say I've ever noticed that before. That's what it seems like's happening though. Unfortunately, that Matryoshka couldn't hit the refresh. seeing the blind working. We'll refresh while we can't really hit this guy, because we got a log in our face. Okay. What are we doing here? We are saving our money to go to the shop, like a good little boy. That looks. Let's see. Trying to make sure we don't misnavigate. Okay, I see refresh perspective. I also see refresh circle. Those might be it. I like the extra health. Decorb, also good. We're not doing slime stuff yet. Yeah, I think as of right now, refresh perspective and refresh circle are probably what we're looking at. All right. Would have liked to have gotten a removal too, but maybe at the next shop. There's just a lot of events in between. Maybe we'll get some pebble removals in these events. Who knows? Or we could level up our pebbles. Honestly, let's go towards the upgrade on the pebbles if we can. We will not pass up bad cheese, but we're not excited for bad cheese. I feel like the main use for bad cheese is just the stinky cheese kind of combo, which is easier to get than you would think, or harder to get, because even if you get it, you can't get it too early, or like certain Act 2 bosses can counter it. Duplicate and oh god, I was thinking this was maybe a removal. I actually don't even really want duplicates so much of anything I have. We're definitely not duplicating all. All right, well, another pebble. I feel like an elite is very dumb to fight here, but at least the refresh is back in here. I was really hoping for a nice setup for Dagorb here, which we don't have. Hey, we actually still hit a crit at least. All right, I think there's no way we're doing 168 with this shot, so I think the best thing is just to refresh here, or do we... Maybe we skip this Pebball, throw this one, get the refresh. Because I'd like a higher damaging orb, so then we can skip and shoot the other Pebball. All right. We were trying to do peg buffing stuff. We don't have any targeting. We don't have any piercing. So maybe we take some piercing. Let's take an upgrade or a heal and grinding Monstera. Let's see, extra crits will give us extra piercing opportunities. Can apply blind to enemies with bombs. We're already applying blind to enemies with the pocket sand. I think we take grinding Monstera. I've been having some issues, and I think some max health might be our answer. I will take the extra refresh too. If we go towards the elite, then I would say I'm leaving it up to fate. Actually happy to see a fight here. Let's see, if we get enough gold here, we'll consider going towards the shop. Come on. All right, there we go. There we go. Gonna try to hit all these things now to get our health upgrades. Unfortunately, I got 2 of the about 6 or 7 of them. All right, well, I guess we'll go to the shop again. Yeah, we'll go to the shop. Oh yeah, I forgot you can still hit them at this point. All right, heal every time the board's refresh. I think we're probably gonna take that. Let's check it out. What else is here? Nothing up here I'm excited to see. I think just some passive healing. It will go nice with our increased health. And we have the refresh circle, so all right, we do need to work on upgrading some of our orbs, and we might not even get the chance to before the boss. Let's see if we can light the bomb. We're gonna have to remember to hunt these down though. Let's just say, can we get any more of them? I would say we kind of have like navigate, however. But we don't want to misnavigate. Do we want a Nosferatu? We actually know how this guy works now. After our last playthrough. Let's take a Rubborb. Okay, we still don't get to upgrade. Okay, we got at least one. Okay. Was it worth it? I don't know. This guy starts all up in your business. We got one more of those. I say we need to level up Matryoshka so it has more multi-balls. There's more piercing. No, we really need to level stuff up. We are going to the boss after this. So what's the most important one for this boss? I don't know. I'm going to level up Rubborb. If I can figure out how to get there. Can't believe, I think that was our first just level up in general. I'm actually going to buy Sphere too. Not that we need it for this boss, but I think it's going to come in handy in Act 2. All right, it's like, can we hit that? Hit the crit? Okay, so the slimes also get upgraded. It's not like pegs only. All right, this guy actually got blind really quick, which was nice. God, we're taking a lot more damage than I thought we would. Especially considering that he's 135% blind right now, but I guess that doesn't matter. I guess when you're in something's tummy, it's hard to miss you. All right, what goes with this build, if anything? This extra Pebble is really annoying me right now. I think we just start leveling up the stuff we have. Let's see, get extra multi-ball. We cannot take Molten Mantle for sure. I think our only option is Electropegnet or Skip. We'll go Electropegnet. All right, we got Ballista. Get some of our piercing. Oh, that gave me, it tricked me. I'm not touching my mouse. Oh my god. Lots of heals, lots of heals. Alright, at least we got the shield with the bomb. Looks like it was a good call to skip the Dagorb there. Health upgrade. Good, good. All right, we've got a couple more max health. Could take a Restorb. I don't think we want a Restorb. Let's see, upgrade you, upgrade you. The more events, the better. We have the same number. I guess maybe we'll go left. Actually, let's see if we can Just trying to get the more max health, but and the Electropegnet seems like it's doing overtime right now. it's being more kooky than usual. We should probably... So yeah, probably hit the crit. So we don't have any type of piercing or anything with that. Get a few heals out. Nope, I was gonna get a few heals out of that one, but nope. All right, healed up a little bit there. Don't have a targeting orb yet, which feels like could be really bad. Knowing there's a boss that kind of deals specifically with that, but... And the more max health we get, the better our post-battle heals become. Alright, for Filibuster. Please don't be the Mirror Knight guy. Okay. This guy could be a little annoying, but we should blind him. I'd say fairly quickly, and hopefully since we're not in his tummy, we'll actually start missing this. Should only take, if we don't get him here, we should hopefully get him, guys, with the next shot. What's upcoming? Bunch of events. We're probably gonna want to hit one of these shops eventually, start turning getting rid of some of our pebbles. Let's continue to upgrade stuff. And we said we ballista, right? So piercing is good for ballista. Every enemy starts with 3 exploitable. 2 additional crits. Okay. Okay. Crits everywhere for Filibuster and the peg upgrades with refresh perspective. Okay, offer Pebble. I always like make sure that, like I'm not getting rid of the one that I actually want to keep. Okay, we are slowly gaining max HP. This kind of offsets our need to heal as much. We do have Fresh Bandana, several heals, and Refresh Circle. So like I'm half tempted to skip Infernal Wing it. But as you can see, I mean, I guess we just got our 2 extra refreshes, but like our health hasn't been great. This is a little scary against Ballista too, knowing that you could die in like 2 Ballista shots. Not saying that we should, but I think we're gonna run away. That was maybe a mistake. All right, we would really love to navigate to the right. Oh my god. All right, I don't mind additional crits on the board. We're not doing any kind of like must circle stuff. Oh my god, and then, okay. I got greedy there and I missed out. We navigated so bad. Let's see, did I not take an extra crit? I see this one. It's probably hidden back here. Okay. I'm regretting not taking Infernal Wing at this point. We should maybe should have aimed somewhere else, but the refresh circle was doing some work there. Heal. Let's see. All right, let's upgrade here. Oh, my Gorb's too dangerous. Man, look at all those health pegs. Oh, that was fantastic. Hopefully we can kill at least one of the boxes with this shot. If we get down to the crit, we will. Slowly but surely. Let's try to kill this guy back here. Because I think we still have one more shot before this box is jumping on our head. Kind of like just enough damage there. All right, good. We're in good shape here. Okay, so we're going to the boss. Let's do another heal. Let's upgrade Dagorb. Let's damage ourselves before we get out of here. Let's damage ourselves before we get out of here again. I wish our refreshes weren't all so low, but try to get a few more upgrades out of that. Peg upgrades, I should. That's a good shot. Some heals. Unfortunately, it looks like we're probably going to have a guy blocking us for when we go to fire a Rubborb. Not ideal, but I guess if we hit a refresh on the way out, he might die from the refilibuster. Hit the crit. Yeah, there we go. That should... Oh, that's not even going to come close to doing it. Alright. Good thing we took that targeting orb. Alright, so what's this look like? Minus the pebbles. We got couple piercing. We got 1 targeting. I'm gonna call you healing and refresh. Like couple I'm gonna call you damage. Kind of damage. I guess we got the extra crits. So yeah, we'll consider you damage orb right now. Got a little bit of everything. Don't have like enough to, you know, we have too many orbs and not enough discards to want to take snowball. Let's take a buckle orb. 45 is a little more than I want to pay for an upgrade. We could definitely do Defresh potion at this point. We have plenty of extra refreshes. Yeah, let's do Defresh potion. Very rarely can you start taking it on these like mid to higher Cruciball runs just due to lack of refreshes. Okay. But Troysha gets a lot stronger now, too, with that. Alright, add Defresh potion. I think that's a little bit of a game changer for us. Where are shops? One midway, one in the, like, final pathways here. So let's continue to upgrade some stuff. All right. Let's see if we can find some pebble removals. A grabby hand, I guess. I don't think I need to be applying Spinfection to people. Honestly, both of them not that great, but the only thing we have left to like put any kind of upgrade on Refresh Circle. I guess we'll just scoop it up. I never find Smithing Hammer to... I like hardly ever take it, but I can't see it being that useful because like if you discard it, then the next time you see it, it's upgraded. Like that just... Yeah, we'll take this. And if we find something really good along the way, then we get a free upgrade on it. All right, so we are stuck going to elites either way. Bombs deal extra damage or pinch your maneuver. I think we're just gonna do the bombs do extra damage. Let's try to get down into some of these red bombs, maybe. Or not. Oh, never mind. And we immediately get them all. I feel like there should be more of these little grinding monster things. Weren't there like 3 or 4 enemies there? Maybe there were only 2. Just doing a little roller coaster over there. It sounded like we grabbed... Okay, we grabbed another one. I didn't see it over there. At least I'm assuming that's where it was. Right, did enough damage. Save some money for the shop now. Popping corn, extra healing. I do like that. Yeah, let's just do popping corn. Let's go to 2. We can get to the shop either way, but let's go to the right. Skip straight to a piercing. You didn't do nearly enough damage. I forgot we had Defresh potion. One health. Here, if we get a refresh, refilibuster will kill the one with 1 health. It seems like Rubborb Magnets has some pull towards those grinding monstera pegs too, which is nice. I don't want to get rid of the pebbles. I don't want to upgrade them. All right, we're going directly to a shop. All right. I don't like unicorn horn. I don't want complex claw. The salt totem, it's a little late for that. Whenever you reload, refresh the board. None of these are, you know, I feel are going to be a great help during the boss. So let's just go to remove. And we have another shop coming up shortly. We do have to navigate to the left to get there, though. All right. Easy peasy. Let's see, heal 50% for when you collect 100 gold, or let's just start off with some bus circle. A little bit extra damage. I feel like we're not going to gain that much gold that we'll see kind of much use out of Haglin's hat, but all right. Bombs deal extra damage. Post-battle healing increased. Ambidextrary is nice. I think we take ambidextrary. Like, my brain would love to see these pebbles out, but ambidextrary will do a better job of, you know, getting us to the orbs that we need. All right, good shot, good shot. I do want to fire this because I do want it to heal. But I know we're going to take damage back from here. Well, I feel like the buckler isn't going to kill that mirror either, so. Although I guess it will maybe partially protect me from the damage it's going to do, but. Alright, I lied. Okay. Yeah, we probably just heal. There's not much that we're gonna... Okay. That we're probably gonna want to do before getting to the boss. There's no more shops. Not much else that we're gonna spend our money on. So let's just try to stay nice and healthy. Let's try to skip straight down to Ice Circle. If we can hit this crit here, I think we have a chance of like clearing the board. Oh, I didn't see you there. All right, we could take another refresh circle. No, I'm half tempted to. Oh, and forgot we had perfect. We had the forge, so. All right, check behind the waterfall. Every shot fired below 50% health is a crit. We don't. I mean, we do have a little bit of must circle, but not to the point where our basic damage is gonna outpace our crit damage. So. This was a good lineup. Get to save ourselves some damage from the red bombs we're most likely gonna throw. It's funny because this stage build up here, I feel like it's got more. I think there's different versions of all the different stages. Maybe not all of them, but a lot of them where some of them have just a couple of enemies and some of them have a lot more. Because there feels like there's a lot more enemies on this stage than I'm used to seeing. Alright, gonna be going into the final boss with about 140 health. Thanks to Grinding Monsera. Right, we didn't gain any other, like, we didn't have, like, apple or anything, so. Alright. We'll make one upgraded since we have nothing else to do with our money. I feel like this build would go really hard against all the other bosses with the buffing of the pegs and the, because like this one, the pegs, you have to uncover them first of all. Like, it's kind of a pain, but let's hope this goes okay. I guess we have the same crit and base damage. I was gonna say, we have a ton of refreshes. Please find one. Let's skip to here. seeing like a little bit of Defresh potion value here, except for we're probably going to end up hitting it into one of the little, maybe not, if we do enough bomb damage. All right, cool, finally. Sometimes this boss feels like he takes forever to kill because you're just constantly pinging into his little minions, but all right. So, I don't know, good little run. Got some refresh, bunch extra refreshes, had some refresh healing. We had some refresh damaging, a couple refresh orbs, buffing pegs. Kind of felt like it could have been like a like what I would consider like a Spinventer run with Peglin character. Then we had, you know, grinding Monstera and other just popping corn. I mean, we got that kind of late, but like, will we end up with 141 max health? I mean, it's pretty good. All right, well, if you saved this long, I appreciate you watching to the end of the video. You guys take care. I'll catch you next one.